The brochure for Vickers valvistor proportional throttle ISO 7368 valvistor CVC model HFV-10 series covers CV1 HFV AB10 series inserts. As you can see, this is the HFV hydraulic feedback valvistor range of slip-in cartridge valves uses a self-regulating hydraulic design for the control of flow rate by a current control PWM signal. The design achieves servo-type control of the main poppet without using an electrical feedback transducer. On the of these valves, again, valves open up a wide range of applications with hydraulic cylinders and motors. Such applications include die casting, deep drawn presses, injection molding, container handling, shovel loaders, forestry, and dump trucks. With the addition of HFV valves to the established ISO 7368 DIN 24342 cartridge valve, Vickers has further enhanced an already comprehensive range. The valvistor technology in valvistor designs a main poppet amplifier, a small flow through the pilot circuit comparable to a transistor. Thus, the name valvistor derived from the valve and transistor. Figures 1 and 2 show the construction of proportional throttle to ISO 7368, a Vickers KTG4V 3S60 EN427 proportional valve is used as the pilot control valve. Hydraulic position feedback is obtained by providing the main poppet with a longitudinal slot 5 in its cylinder surface. This slot, together with a metering edge inside the sleeve, forms a variable orifice between the inlet of the valve and the volume above the main poppet. When the valve is closed and the main poppet is sealed, the variable orifice area is also closed. Figure 1. The construction of the low direction A to B poppet in the closed no flow condition. Note for flow A and B poppet drilled from A. And this is figure 2. Construction for flow direction B to A poppet partially open. Note for flow BA poppet drilled from B. Basic characteristics of NG63. Now this we do characteristic of the valve. Normal sizes are the ISO 7368060812 and DIN sizes 24342 NG16 25 32 40 50 63. Operating pressure is 350 bar and flow rating from up to 200,160 liters per minute, 571 gallons per minute. So this is the internal structure. As you can see, the pilot valves and the cartridge valves. Similarly, this is figure 2, instruction for flow direction B to A. Poppet partially open. Note for the flow B to A. See B to A. So this is the first valvistor proportional throttle valve. Okay, now area increases. The slot is a part of the one leg of hydraulic bridge circuit and provides an internal position feedback. With pilot throttle valve closed, figure poppet. The pressure above the main poppet is equal to the pressure of the valve inlet 1 due to the controlled small leakage at the variable orifice. As the upper area of the poppet is greater than the area facing in the inlet 1, the poppet is held against the seat 6 by force proportional to the difference between the valve inlet and outlet pressure. Opening the pilot throttle valve, figure 2 lowers the pressure in volume 3, allowing the main poppet to move off its seat. As this occurs, the slot passes the metering at 7, opening the variable orifice and flow through the pilot circuit. Initially, the flow through the pilot valve equals the flow through the slot plus the volume displaced by the opening movement of the main poppet. So the main puppet moves upwards until the pressure drops across the slot and the pilot affects a force balance on the puppet. The puppet is then held in steady state condition with equal flow across the slot and the pilot. If the flow through the pilot valve is reduced by reducing the command current to the solenoid, the pressure balance of the main puppet is again disturbed and the main puppet moves downwards, reducing the slot area and decreasing flow to the upper chamber until the pressure balance is restored. Thus, by controlling flow through the pilot valve, the main puppet can be controlled in any position from fully closed to fully open. In this manner, a very simple, effective servo control of the main puppet is obtained. As the pilot flow is returned to the valve outlet, that is no drain connection, the valve is energy efficient. Now, if the outlet pressure exceeds inlet pressure when the pilot valve is closed, the main puppet allows reverse flow. The main valve function is determined by the type of pilot fitted. If pressure compensation is added to the pilot stage, the complete valve is pressure compensated. If a pilot relief valve is fitted, the main stage operates as a relief valve. Therefore, the position of the main puppet is controlled by a closed loop system with a various orifice in the puppet acting as the internal position feedback element. The command sign in this feedback system is pilot flow as set for the at the proportional pilot throttle valve. The HFV range with its simplicity, cost, effectiveness and performance level can be applied in application from high performance industrial areas such as injection molding to application requiring proportional functionality. The functional flexibility of the valvistor may be extended by the use of different pilots contact Vickers for assistance. Okay. Now, unequal simplicity two models for flow direction A to B, B to A, free flow in reverse direction, puppet valve construction, internal pilot flow, very fast response, smooth closing and opening, low hysteresis, and integral feedback, repeatability, electrical operation, pressure compensation, cost effectiveness, design, operational manual override, compatible with the anti-wear hydraulic oils and phosphate esters, electrical connection DIN or conduit box, inherent benefits of Vickers cartridge valve technology, no inner electrical feedback loop and fluid and associated electronics. Provides system design options and flexibility. Provides system design options and flexibility. Provides tight shutoff and load holding. Simple installation and energy efficient. Provides the system designer with high dynamic acceleration, velocity, deceleration profiles or demanding performances. Requirement: cylinder position control including lift lower, flow, rotary actuator dynamic control, velocity profile control, shock free startup and shut off, allow high velocities to be maintained for longer periods, thus reducing cycle times. Typical less than 8% with a PWM signal permits account accurate positioning. Okay. Now, internal hydraulic feedback provides effective low cost position center of main puppet, provides repeatability and accurate actuator velocity to a given operator command output, current control PWM signal C pilot valve electrical data can be achieved by pressure compensation pilot stage only, provides multiple functions such as pressure compensation, low control and reverse free flow checkup, pin design, flexible application for broad range of installators, provides design flexibility to meet OEM or user preference. Okay, now these are the functional symbols, and you can see the complete valve assembly comprises insert, cover and proportional solenoid operated pilot valve. Pilot valve to be specified and ordered separately. Okay. Now models with CV. Okay. Now from for B to use insert CV type CV1 HFV20B. So for different flows they have different inserts, as you can see. This is for models with free reverse flow capability cover type CVCS HFV 290. Okay, this is one of the Vickers beautiful valves. Now we are going to give you some model explanation. Huh? So this is valve total insert CB1, as you can see HFV20, and the first F3 seals for phosphate ester or chlorinated hydrocarbons. Omit for all other use. Nominal size are 16, 25, 32, 40, 50, 63. NG size are 16, 25, 32, 40, 50, 63. Similarly, flow directions, we have to know that flow from for flow A to B, B for flow B to A. Okay, flow capacity up to 10 bar, 150 psi. Okay, valve size 15, 16 liter. For 16 size liter is 175 liter per minute. For 25 size it's 4 or 5 liter per minute. For 32 size it's 630 liter per minute. For 50 size it's 1305 liter. For 63 size it's 2160 liter. The gallons is for 16 is 46. For size 40 it's 214 gallons. For size 50 is 345 gallons. For size 63 is 571 gallons. Valve thruster. Okay. Now valvistor throttle cover suitable for flow A to B and B to A. So from valve throttle. This is valvistor throttle inserts, and this one is valve throttle covers. So we have different covers also available, and as you can see, CVC model number is CVF3 CVCS dash HFV blah blah blah. So the fluid compatible F3 seals for phosphorus esters or chlorinated hydrocarbons. Omit for other shortage. HFV control option main stage valvistor without free reverse flow capability. Omit for standard main stage valvistor with free reverse flow capability. Thread seal B is equal to G threads for gauge ports, metric threads for orifice with 3 orifice. SAE O-ring gauge ports, inch threads for orifice only available when one specified. Okay. Now this mounting we are talking about flow direction, and now this one is mounting bolts size 16 to 44 only 9. The metric mounting bolts supplied as standard when BSP threads specified at position. Omit for size 50 and C. Design number 1 series subject to change installation dimension outline. Okay, now this one is size 3 pilot well mount imperial threads are available. Okay, now this one is the operating data. What is the operating data of this valve? Is data is typical with fluid at 36 CST, 168 USD and 50 C 122 Fahrenheit. Okay, without maximum pressure is 350 to 5000 psi. Okay, now flow ratings is we have to have told you control flow characteristics. We have to see the graphs. Pressure drop free return flow, we have to see the graph. Dynamic performance step input and response at delta P is equal to 10 bar 145 psi. Okay, opening time milliseconds is 50 to 80 and 130 240 280 milliseconds. Okay, closing time milliseconds is also there. For size 6 is 40 milliseconds. For size 8 is 60 milliseconds. For 9 millisecond, 10 and 130 milliseconds, 11 200 milliseconds. Similarly, area ratio all sizes 2.0 to 1 ratio. Okay. Now, hydraulic fluids, temperature limit, filtration required, mounting bolts, and etc. etc. Pilot well, electrical data type. Maximum current is at 50 degrees, 125 volt is coil type G, 3.2A, coil type H, 1.6A, 1.8 ohms, 273 ohms. Coil resistance for 20C is 1.8 ohms, 7.5 millihertz, 29 millihertz, and relative dual factor is continuous rating ED equal to 100%. Electrical protection with plugs fitted correctly is IEC 947 class IP65 EEA PM 52812. Okay, now performance carry the graphs as the following two pages show typical flow characteristics for different values of input current to pilot valve plotted against flow rate and valve pressure drop. They are based on a standard HFV insert and cover with KDG4V3 as EN427 pilot valve. A minimum pressure drop of 5 bar 722 psi is recommended. Higher pressure drops result in improved control. Okay, now we'll see the graphs. Now these are the graphs for size 16. Self-explanatory from B to A. This is the graph for B to A. This is for size 25. This is for the size 32. Flow A to B for size 40. Flow from B to A for size 40. This is the first size 60 graph B to A. Size 83, 63 graph. Size 63 graph. Okay, this is pressure drop against flow rate. Size different sizes graphs. Hydraulic fluids. Okay, all cartridge valves can be used with anti-wear hydraulic oils and certain low viscosity fluids. Add prefix F3 to model designation when phosphate esters or chlorinated hydrocarbons are to be used. The extreme viscosity range is from 500 to 5 CST. Products: vane pump fixed, vane pump variable, piston pump fixed, piston pump variable, directional valves, flow control valve, servo valve, proportional valve, cylinders, vane pumps, system pressure. Filtration requirement is take care of the filtration requirement. Main bolts and assembly torques approximately. Size 16 is 1.2 kg to size 63 19. Ordering procedure and installation dimensions are given here. So this one is valvistor proportional throttle, and I hope you got some bird eye view of this valve belonging to Vickers, now Eaton USA. If you have any questions, you can contact the Eaton Vickers dealership or distributor in your country or in your area. Okay, this is Adnan Sunny from Sunny Enterprises, and thank you for watching this video, and I hope we'll continue with our effort to introduce you with better videos about Vickers and Eaton hydraulic products. They are one of the best products which are also used in the aerospace, marine and defense equipment, and love hydraulics and love Eaton hydraulics. May Allah bless you. I'm Adnan Sunny from Sunny Enterprises, Karachi, Pakistan. Eaton's distributor for Pakistan, 24/7, 365 days free helpline 03 double 03 124222